The University of Wisconsin-Madison is home to over 40,000 students. It is the largest university in the state of Wisconsin, and though it may be known for its outstanding academics, it is also known for its incredible Badger athletes. This year, we were able to win the Outback Bowl for football, and we also made it to the NCAA basketball championship game. Though these may be great accomplishments, what we fail to hear about are the accomplishments the women athletes have also achieved. The University of Wisconsin-Madison offers a variety of sports for both men and women. Being a student here, I never realized how many women's teams this university actually provides. Though we may not have a women's football team, we have a women's golf, rowing, and volleyball team, along with 9 other sports teams. When looking at the support the men's basketball team gets compared to the women's team, it is actually very sad. This year, the men's basketball team had sold out the student section season tickets in less than 5 minutes, while the women's basketball team is rarely heard about or even close to having sold out tickets. In order to compare Badger men's and women's teams, we could also look at the attendance values each team gets. When looking at the attendance values of the men's teams compared to the women's teams, it is incredible to see the difference. The men's sports teams' attendance values are in the 10,000s place, while the women's teams are just in the thousands place. This being said, it is clear to see that the men's teams get way more support than the women's teams. This is a big deal because both teams should be seen as equal and should be getting closer attendance values and equal support. The men's teams often need little to no advertising because everyone keeps up with when they play and how well they play. The women's teams, on the other hand, often advertise their games by having cheap or even free tickets, as well as special prizes if you attend their games. It is sad to see that the women's teams have to bribe us students in a way in order to get some extra support from us. Though women's teams do not get as much support from students as the men's teams, the Badger attendance values for all sports are ranked high nationally. Our men's hockey is ranked first in the nation's rank in average attendance, along with the women's hockey team. Our men's basketball team is ranked 6th, while our women's basketball team is ranked 15th in average attendance. Though our women's team may be ranked number 1 in attendance for hockey or ranked highly in other sports, when you compare the attendance values to men's teams, there is still a dramatic difference which shows that this is a problem everywhere. In order to make a difference, we need more support from our fellow Badgers to keep our women's hockey team at number 1 in national attendance and to increase our women's basketball attendance to number 1 also, but while at the same time increasing the attendance number values to the thousands place, just like most of the men's sports. All in all sports deserve the same amount of attention from fans for the women's and men's teams. In order to make a difference and support gender equality, it is important that we attend a women's volleyball, basketball, or even soccer game more than once a year. For all you know, it could be more interesting than the men's games and could even save you some money in the long run. So next time you are thinking about going to the men's basketball game, take a look at when the women's game is and attend that one too. In the end, we may be able to move the women's hockey team games to the Kohl Center rather than the smaller arena next to it. The more people we have attending the women's games, the higher the attendance values will get and the louder the student section. After all teams, whether men's or women's, should have similar attendance values. In conclusion, colleges everywhere shouldn't need to promote the women's teams in order for them to get supporters. Women athletes put in as much effort as men athletes, and that is why we should be supporting both teams equally. Wouldn't you rather have 2 teams go to the Final Four instead of 1? Come on, Badgers, we can do it. On Wisconsin.